What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Cobb County, Georgia is where we're going. Smyrna to be exact. Because today is a sad day for a lot of people, both friends and family. Because a guy by the name of Tory Harris, not pictured here, is going to be laid to rest, you know, in his going home service. And reason why we're talking about this today is the man you see up here right now was a good friend of Mr. Harris. His name is Nakia Williams. He's 50 years old. Now, this man, Mr. Williams, shot and killed Mr. Harris, the homeowner, in which these people were chilling at the house in the wee hours of the morning last Saturday going into Sunday. And they all went out to dinner as friends, came back around 4 something in the morning. You know, Mr. Williams was asked to leave the house by Mr. Harris. Mr. Williams is the guy pictured here. He refused to leave. A fight broke out, which led to a single gunshot ringing out, in which the homeowner, Mr. Harris, died on the spot. Now, Mr. Williams that you see up here, he ran off. This happened last Sunday morning. He ran off and turned himself recently in to jail this past Wednesday, as this man that's not pictured will be laid to rest today. I want you to take a look at the story. We'll come back and I'll give you my commentary.
Police say an evening that started with a friendly dinner ended with a man shot and killed right in front of his own home. New at 5, Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Michelle Newell joins us with what led up to this deadly shooting. Michelle?
Yeah, and that's why it really is a tragedy, because the victim and suspect were with friends having a really good time just hours before that shooting happened.
A Thanksgiving weekend dinner ended in tragedy after police say a man returned to his home here in Smyrna with friends.
They were all acquaintances. They were friendly with each other. They had gone out to dinner together the evening before and just continued to hang out and spend time together. Around 4:13 in the morning, the victim in this case had asked the suspect to leave and go ahead and go home.
But police say Nakia Williams refused to leave the home.
It just started as a verbal altercation that escalated too quickly, and it's just a very sad situation.
Investigators say the altercation ended outside of Tory Harris's home, where police say Williams pulled out a gun and shot Harris.
The victim was deceased in the front yard on the walkway up to the front door.
Police say Williams took off.
We were attempting to track him for a couple of days, and we got a call from his attorney that he would like to turn himself in.
Williams is charged with murder and aggravated assault. Harris's family and friends will gather for his funeral tomorrow morning. Live from Cobb County, Michelle Newell, Channel 2 Action News.
In Smyrna, a night out with friends turned violent. Police say one man was shot and killed by a man he had just gone out to dinner with.
Well, Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in Cobb County tonight. Denise, police had been searching for that shooter.
Yes, and they knew who they were looking for because there were several witnesses to this shooting. Police had been searching for Nakia Williams, and yesterday morning he turned himself in here at the Cobb County Jail.
They're all friendly with each other. They had gone out to dinner earlier on Saturday evening.
A group of friends getting together on a Saturday night. After dinner, they came back to this home in the Viningsbrook subdivision.
All still hanging out and just spending time together and talking. It was a rather small group of about 5 to 7 people total.
The night stretched into the early morning hours of Sunday. Police say the homeowner, Tory Harris, asked one of the guests, 50-year-old Nakia Williams, to leave.
The suspect, Mr. Williams, didn't want to leave the house, and there was a verbal altercation that ensued and a physical altercation. And according to the witnesses, all of a sudden there was a gun.
Witnesses told police there was a single gunshot. When police showed up, they found 48-year-old Tory Harris on the pavement.
Officers arrived on scene and they found the victim deceased in front of the residence on the little walking path up to the front door.
The man with a gun took off before police arrived.
The suspect in this case had fled the scene in a vehicle. They were able to locate the vehicle on some cameras that we have, and they were able to get some information on the suspect who had fled the scene.
Police began searching for Nakia Williams. Wednesday morning, he turned himself in. He's charged with murder and aggravated assault.
It's much safer for him to turn himself in than have a tactical team go in searching for him. So I am glad that he did turn himself in.
And neighbors tell me Torrey Harris was an all-around wonderful guy. They say his celebration of life service is Saturday. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Guys, that's the story. Met this guy, Torrey Harris, rest in peace, killed by one of his good friends, Nakia Williams, age 50. Now, Mr. Williams, pictured up here, the shooter and friend, former friend, is 50 years old. Other guy's 46. Said they went out on a night on the town. Multiple other people were there. They came and congregated at Mr. Harris's house. And they said for some odd reason, he told them to leave because they said they got there around 1 o'clock, right? I guess that was like the after spot chilling. And it says Harris asked Williams to leave his home around 4:13 a.m. Sunday, but Harris refused. Now, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, you know, when I first seen this, I was like, well, hell, maybe alcohol was involved. Somebody was drunk or something like this, and it still may be involved. It's just strange that good friends wind up getting in fist fights at 48 and 50 years old. Did you think about that? At that time, you know, ain't nobody trying to fight at that age. I think it was one of two things, honestly. I just give my opinion. I mean, we don't know, you know. But, you know, for two people that at that age to fight in the man's house and you refuse to leave his house, I think one of the things was maybe he had too much to drink and he felt as though it'd be dangerous for him to leave. Or he was like, hey, man, let me just stay over. It's almost, I'm going to break daylight. You know what I'm saying? Break night. It's already 4:30 in 2 hours. The sun will be up and then I'll leave. Man, stay up a little longer or something like that. It can be all kind of stuff. But what's crazy about it is these guys was friends. The man shot the man, killed him on his front step, in front of his house, in front of other witnesses that were friends. Instead of staying there and being sorrowful, this guy shot and then took off. Always a plan A, and then he'll figure the plan B out later on. It took him all the way till Wednesday. You shot this man early Sunday morning, and it took you all the way to Wednesday for you to have a lawyer contact the police and then turn yourself in. That's crazy. That is crazy. But people do some of the strangest things under duress, especially when their intentions get the best of them or their emotions. Stuff like this shouldn't happen, but I mean, it does. I wonder if drinking was involved. I mean, it's just sad. And then the thing about it, crimes like these, right? I'm more than sure the guy that shot him, this guy over here, Mr. Williams, feels bad about it. But I also think that, you know, family members are upset about it and left to pick up the pieces after probably knowing Mr. Williams and knowing Mr. Harris, the guy that was killed. You know, family members of Mr. Harris probably know Mr. Williams and probably think he's a good person. But either way, man, it's just crazy that people can't control their anger even at an older age, especially when they know what risk is involved, like incarceration or death. Hey, they might have been fighting and the guy might have been getting the best of him. You know what I mean? And then he felt as though he got to pull something out to get his get back. Either way, man, it's just upsetting that, I mean, at older ages, people can't come to an agreement, control their emotions or impulses, just walk away. It's the man's house. If he tell you to leave, he has that right. You got to leave. Regardless. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Prayers and condolences to his family. See you in the next video. Take care.